Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for what we're going to talk about tonight. Girl. Okay. Unless you've been under a rock somewhere, AI been everywhere. And my favorite tool, Canva. Now they have it in everything. And I cannot wait to tell you all about it. So if you don't know who I am, honey, yes, my name is Michelle with LVC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is with my MARK method, which stands for mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning just like this. Ting. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Okay. So, y'all. Okay. We talking about this today. It's, unless, AI is all the rage. And that's kind of what people are talking about. And my favorite thing in the whole wide world is Canva. Well, I have 3 favorite things on this channel, okay? And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, okay? So just in case you didn't know, okay, I am your Canva champion. And so Canva Create was last week, and they unveiled a whole bunch of new stuff in the Canva suite that is like the bee's knees and all of that. So today, we are going to go over 7 of those features, and we're going to play in there so that you can see it and stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Okay. So hold on to your wigs. Okay. Because we about to jump right in. So for this, we got to go over to hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Ha, 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 ha. For this, we have to go over here. So, let's just go ahead and jump into this right here. Okay. Yo, hey, fam. What's happening, bruh? I'm so excited that you're here. So, what's up, Richie Rich? I'm so excited. So anyway, so let's talk about this. All right. So today we're going to be talking about all of these magical things that Canva came out with. And so the theme of the Canva Create was magic. Okay. And it was so magical. Guys. Wait a minute. My music stopped. Hold up. Let me get my theme music. Okay. So yes, it was all about magic. And oh my gosh, Canva Create 2023 was amazeballs. So one of the good things, wait a minute, let's turn that off. One of the things that being a Canva champion affords is that I get access to like a bunch of stuff before everybody else does. So, I'm so excited. So anyway, they allowed us to have this B-roll, which is amazing. And so, it's kind of nice. But yeah, there were like 1.5 million people watching, plus watching. It happened to be at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the day that it ran. So those of you who don't come for me. I was on my lunch break. Okay. Y'all know I low key be quietly listening from work, from the bathroom. Shh, don't tell nobody. So anyways, so I was out there, we were doing a thing, and they were talking about all of these new things. And so, like I said, today we're going to be talking about these 7 features that debuted. We're going to talk about Magic Design, Magic Translate, Beat Sync, Magic Eraser, Draw, Animation, and the AI photo editor today. So, oh my goodness. Hold on to your wigs. Okay. So I have it all like set up and everything where we're going to be like going back and forth, and I'm going to like show you in the Canva editor how to do all of these things. Okay. So this is going to be an elaborate situationship happening here. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to start with the first one, which is Magic Design. Okay, so let me tell you about Magic Design. Okay, hey, oh my goodness, my people are coming out tonight. Okay, hey boo, I'm so excited you're here. Thank you, Mr. Paul Duncan. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so so let's talk about Magic Design. So there, let me holler at you for a second. Okay, y'all know there's the free version and then there's the pro version, right? Y'all know this, right? Okay. So with the free version, you get access to certain things, but with the pro version, you get access to even more. And I'll go ahead and I'll let you know what you get in each one. Okay, so you choose. And of course, if you don't already have Pro, yo, I got you. Okay, I got you. All right, back to this. All right, so Magic Design, oh my gosh, it is amazing, and you could use it all over the whole Canvas suite. There's a tiny little thing that shows up on your that's if you haven't noticed it, there's a tiny little thing that looks like a little sparkles or little something, and I'll show it to you once I get back into my side of things. But you can use it all over, so you can use it in every aspect of what we're doing. However, the one that I'm going to focus on tonight is design for presentation. Okay, so I'm going to use Magic Design in presentation because I use presentation every single week, and I do presentations like this every single week, right? And so I think it's like, bar none, one of the best design tools out there for presentation. So anyway, so let's talk about it. So you can use this this feature that they just added to it, this Magic Design feature in presentations. However, disclaimer. Okay, let's talk about the disclaimer. The disclaimer is that it uses OpenAI as part of its integration, but OpenAI or ChatGPT, all the things that unless you've been under a rock, only goes up to mid 2021. So with that being said, you might want to fact check some of that stuff because OpenAI don't know nothing after the middle of the year 2021. Okay. However, there's lots of other things that do. And this month we're going to be digging into all of these different things because I low key let me tell you, I got Jasper, I got ChatGPT, I got Bard, I got Bing. I use this script all the time. Man, I'm telling you, I am like AI on steroids. Okay. Back to this. So anyway, just be very careful when you're making your presentations. You want to fact check that. Okay. Just word to the wise, fact check that because Canva don't know nothing past 2021. Well, at least the AI part doesn't know that part. Okay. So I'm just saying that part, but yeah, so you want to fact check it. So let's go ahead and jump into playing in one of those designs, right? So let's go ahead and jump into that. And so here I created all of this stuff here so that we can kind of play, we can learn and play, right? So let's talk about this. So here's the stuff. There's no limit to it, right? You could use this all over on all the different on all the different things. If you notice this little thing just kind of popped up. It's in beta right now, and this popped up in your design tool so that you can use this, right? But use your best judgment when using Magic Design because, like I said, fact check that thing, okay? All right, so let's just play, right? So here we are. We're on a new design, right? This is a presentation because we're talking presentations today, right? And so if you notice this little thingy right here is right here, and so it's there to help you with your presentation topics, right? So you can put in whatever topic you want to talk about right here, and then it'll help you start to create the slides. Okay, so watch this. So I'm just gonna try the example right here. See my little Jasper dude right here? He's always in the way. That's my other AI. He's always in the way. So I get to use him and a whole bunch of other people while I'm playing. Anyway, so look at this. All right, so basically all I did was click this button. But if you didn't want to use that, you can type in whatever you want here, right? And so we're just gonna play with this where it says a pitch deck for your yoga stay home startup. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So just hit enter, and then it'll then create a presentation. Now, if you happen to have a what do you call it? A brand kit in there. The first one, the ones on the top are the ones for your brand kit, and it'll create the things according to your colors and all the other kind of stuff. So let's just go ahead and show you this. So it will create at least 6 slides for you. However, some of them create even more. So if you notice this one here, you see this number right here, it created 9 slides. These are the ones with my brand colors, right? But Jerry's still out on this one. Okay. So if you scroll on this corner over here, you'll be able to kind of see like what it came up with. So it basically, you're not starting from zero. It kind of gives you a little something to work with. And so you could then go back and look at all of the different ones that it created for you right here. Right. I'm really good at presentations. So yeah, jury's still out on this for me, but maybe for you, it might not be. I'm just saying. Okay. So I'm just scrolling through so you can kind of see the different types of things that it could come up with here for you. So it gives you ideas on things that you could use. Right. And that's just one way of using it. So if let's say we didn't want to do it that way, let's say we wanted to like start off with a blank screen and you wanted to design for yourself. Now, if you notice, they changed the UI in Canva, because you used to have to go to this little pane over here and kind of scroll through a bunch of different things. So now we're in the design pane, say that 10 times fast, right? And notice now there's layouts. Now layouts here, they're all kinds of layouts for different slides, right? But if you didn't want to start from scratch, okay, if this white page like gives you the heebie-jeebies, you can add a photo in there or some text, and it'll kind of do the same thing to try to like, make something happen for you, right? So we're talking about AI, right? So why don't we just jump in and let's just put that picture right there, right? So I'm going to go back to my design tab. And here, look, these are all the little layouts that it created for me, right? So if I wanted to like do something on AI, it created all of them are over here in this pane over here, right? And so, ooh, that's kind of nice. Look at that. That's nice, right? Nice. So, it creates all this stuff here for you so that, you don't have to start from zero. So that's just one way of using it. You go back to this, click on the design tab again, or you can go into styles, right? And you can see all the different styles. So if you already have your brand kit with all of your colors, I know my colors are everywhere, all over the place. They have like all these different styles that you can use. These right here, you can scroll sideways like this. So if you have a trackpad on a Mac or whatever, you can scroll. You can scroll, swipe right, swipe left, I don't know, whatever, right? And then you can scroll up and down. And so they really nice. Okay, so that is the design, the magic design. So what are you thinking? Are you liking that? If you are, I think I like it. The only drawback to me is, you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm just saying. But for me, this is a maybe. I know. I told you I was gonna give you my honest opinion, right? So, but it's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. So on your screen, you're gonna see this QR code, and it's gonna show up all over the place because, if you are a free user, you might want to grab that pro one. Okay. So next, let's talk about the next one, which is Canva Translate. Y'all, Translate, this is so cool because, Canva is a global company, right? And they're all over the world. And there are lots of people who want to create things in their own languages and all this other kind of stuff. So there are some pluses and some minuses with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about, what you get as a free user and what you get as a pro user, right, Paul? I totally agree with that, right? So anyway, so as a free user, right, you can translate 500 characters per day. Okay. But as a pro user, you have unlimited characters. Okay. So there's one thing for being pro, because you have unlimited characters. Okay. Now, Canva Translate is only currently supported. It only currently supports 30 languages currently, right? But, they're growing every single day, right? And then also you can't translate all types of content. However, it works best with text and simple images, right? And Translate may not always be accurate. So once again, fact check. Okay. I cannot stress fact check. So today I'm going to use my my Canva Translate for the first time, and so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so here we go. So Translate, once again, for free users, you get to use 50 pages. 50 pages for life? Is it 50 pages for life? I saw it somewhere saying that you could use 50 pages for life. I don't know why this thing is locking, but you know what? Let's unlock it because it's tripping. Okay. So where are we? Back to here. Okay. However, as a pro user, you can get 500 pages monthly. Okay, of things that you can translate. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to translate this page right here. See what I did there? If you don't have Canva Pro, you need to go ahead and get it. And the link is on your screen. Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and translate this. So the way you do that, right, is you would go over here to apps, right, in this corner right here. And if you go to apps, you can go ahead and just scroll down. Oh, where'd it go? Did I open it already? Come back. This is trending. Where are you? Of course you would do this to me right now. You would do this to me. Let's go back to text. Give me 1 second. Right. I was over here. Okay. Trending. Here we go. Oh, these are all these other things that are trending. What? Did you just see that? Yo, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something. Y'all, I ain't wearing my glasses, so just excuse me. Okay. Okay. All right. I thought I saw DALL-E and I was like, wait, what? When did we start doing that? So anyways, oh, God darn it. Okay. So I had it here a second ago and no, I don't want this. Excuse me one moment while I have a conversation. My dog is barking and he's driving me insane right now. I don't know why he's barking. And usually it's something why he's barking, but we're not doing that. Okay. Un momento, por favor. While I find this. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know, I've run through this thing a million times already. And so now I'm like, okay, where the heck is it? Oh my God. I'm going to choke that dog. No, I'm not. I'm not going to choke that dog. I love that dog. But I don't know why he's barking right now and it's driving me insane right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And I hope you guys can't hear him. But anyways, oh my God. Okay. All right. I found it. Let's go ahead and regroup and get back to where it needs to be. And all right. Come back. Where'd you go? Seriously? Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. Nope. You know what? We're going to come back to that because for whatever reason, found it. Oh my God. This is annoying. So anyway, back to this. I know the dog took the translate feature. Yes, he did. Seriously, he's been quiet as a church mouse all day. And as soon as I get on the mic, that's when he wants to talk to me right now. And so I'm so glad that the door is closed. But anyways, back to this. So let me get out of the way because you won't be able to see it if I'm in the way. All right. So I found it. So here in this little pane over here. Okay. There it is. Translate. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah. So here it is. It says translate, right? And so it can automatically detect the language, right? And so here it is, detect language, right? So I'll just leave it as it is because it'll detect that it's English. And I want to translate it to Spanish because I took Spanish for so many years and whoops, I can't spell now. Okay, here we go, Spanish. So I kind of would know what this translation is if I saw it, okay? All right, so, and this page just happens to be page 5. So remember, number of pages, 50 pages for life for free. For pro, you get 500 monthly, okay? All right, back to this. Okay, so let's go to page 5 because that's what it is, page 5 right there, right? And so I didn't do it yet. So if you notice at the bottom here, it says 500 uses left and it will refresh in on May 1st of 2023. So I got 500 pages that I could do this for. So if I hit translate, and so now it's going to translate into Spanish. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scream, but oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay. So, yeah, you can get this Canva Pro for 30 days free by using this link, lbcbranding.link/Canva. So you can try Canva Pro for free. So, oh my God, isn't that amazeballs? Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So what do you think? What do you think of what do you think of this? Right? I think it's the bee's knees, right? And so I think remember the first one, we were like, maybe this is a resounding yes. Okay. Yes. I'm so doing that. Okay. So if you want to, jump in on this, go ahead and scan that QR code. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Beat Sync. Now this one I really, really, really like. Okay. So of course, with everything, there are some limitations, and that kind of thing. So there's some limitations with BeatSync for free users and for pro users alike. Okay, so free users, you could use BeatSync. There's no limitation for you there. You can use it in Canva, but you have to use Canva's library of audio only. You can't, do everything like us pro folks out here in these internet streets. So the pro users can use the both the library that Canva gives us, and you can use your own tracks as well, right? To create, any audio file that you create as well. I do this every single week because, I be out here making little commercials and stuff. And so I'm going to show you how you can use BeatSync to, line up your, do your video editing, right? And, line it up so when that beat drop, your stuff be popping. I'm just saying. Okay. So anyway, this was very interesting. BeatSync is not available for Canva for education or for enterprise users. And that I was like, what? Really? Enterprise? I was surprised to see that, but it is available for, everybody else. Okay. So if you're in education and if you're an enterprise user, sorry. So anyways, who is that sending me text messages? I put myself on do not disturb. What is happening here? First the dog, now the text messages. Really? Anyways, so if you are interested in using this, this would be amazing. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let me go ahead and switch this out for you so that you can see this in action here. Okay. So BeatSync, for free users, you only, Canva audio only. Pro users, you can use everything. Okay. So remember, these are the limitations. And so let's go ahead and jump into that video real quick. Let me go ahead and find it here and put this here. Okay, perfect. All right, now let us go back to here. Okay, and I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this real quick. Give me one sec. There. Okay. Now, so now you're looking at my Canva interface. Okay. So if you notice, all this stuff is here. If you pick video, you'll see all of these things here where you could do all this stuff, and we're going to play in BeatSync, right? And so here, this is BeatSync. Right here. I'm just going to kind of move this over here so that we could see. So now if you have a document that you want to, let's undo all of these things so that we can play with it first. Okay. Right. So if let's say for instance, you created, well, you know what? Let's just start a new one. Right. We're going to do a sample of it right now. Right. And so when you turn on BeatSync, it then shows you the markers where the beat drop, and you can kind of sync up your stuff. Right. And so here, this is a sample video where you can bring in your audio, right? Now, if you're a pro user, you can bring in your own audio. I do that all the time. I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, and Canva also uses Epidemic Sound, but you know, there's a way you got to make sure that all of your socials are synced up to it so that you don't get like content strikes and all this other stuff. Anyway, squirrel. Okay.
Squirrel.
All right. So you can bring in your music. If you're a pro user, you can bring in anything else. So like I also not only use music, I also put in audio and stuff like that. And I edit videos in Canva all the time. Okay. All the time. And so if you turn on BeatSync, which is this thing right here, see if I turn it off, notice down here, those little thingies go away. When I turn it on like this, see, booyah, right? Look, beat drop there, beat drop there, beat drop there, right? But if you notice, look, see, if you look at the timeline, this doesn't have, I mean, it's not all synced up. It's longer than the sound and all of that stuff like that, right? And I'm just going to play a little bit of it so you can see.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer, all busy and pretty, just making believe.
Right? Cute. Very cute. So now what I'm going to do, like if you click beat sync, then all this stuff comes up, right? But now what I'm going to do, notice when I turn that on, what it did to the video timeline, synced everything up. And not only that, it synced it, you know, so where it switches to the next scene on the beat. Watch this.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer, all busy and pretty, just making believe.
Right? Oh my goodness. Right? So, you know, it's kind of cool. Now, I am really good at this. So, you know, I don't necessarily have to do this part. For me, I don't necessarily have to do that part. Hold on one second. Let me show you. Let me show you a little something over here. Okay. Let's just go back to the For Me page, right? Booyah. See this right here? Yeah. This right here, in case you missed the last episode, this is how I do this in Canva. All right. So these little commercials that you see, I edit it in Canva. Right. So, check this
On the
out.
next episode of Weekend Shenanigans, we're going to look at Canva's new AI-powered features. Michelle will show you
Give me 1 second here.
them to create
Let
stunning
me let it
designs,
render,
and she
and
will
then
share
we'll
her
start
thoughts on the
we'll
next
start over
episode
again.
of Weekend Shenanigans. We're going to look at Canva's new AI-powered features. Michelle will show you how to use them to create stunning designs, and she will share her thoughts on whether they're worth the hype. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, you'll be able to create stunning graphics in minutes. Learn more about Canva at lbcbranding.link/Canva. Join us Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern for a live tutorial on our YouTube channel. You can find us everywhere.
It was rendering. Oh my God, come back. Right?
You can find us everywhere at LBC Branding. It's time for you to make your mark.
Okay. So I do that all the time, and I've gotten really good at like beat sync. So it's nice that they have it now. So, you know, for those of you who are just learning how to do it, you know, I'm just saying it's a good thing. So anyways, what do you think about that? I would be interested to know, you know, what do you think about that? Is this going to be like a yay or a nay for the beat sync? What do you think? Because for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a yay. I'm giving it a yay. Okay. So anywho's, yeah. Oh my goodness. Wrong screen. Let's do that one. It's a yay for me. Okay. It's a yay for me. So anyways, so the next thing that we're going to talk about today is, what are we talking about? What's the next one? Oh, Magic Eraser. Okay. So we're talking about Magic Eraser next. And, this is going to be like, y'all, this one is super cool because we didn't have this before. We had like the background remover. Now we have video background remover, but now we could erase actual elements in a photograph. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. Okay. So using the Magic Eraser, right? Of course there are limitations, right? You could play with it, but I'm going to tell you what the free users get and what the, what the pros get. Okay. So free users, you can use Magic Eraser on 25 photos per day. That's it. Okay. Pro, it's unlimited. Okay. Magic Eraser also has some other limitations because it may not remove all of the objects on the photo, right? It really works best when you have a solid background or something that's like pretty simple. It's kind of like what Magic, it's kind of like what the background remover was when it first came out, and then it got so good that it's like amazing, right? And then also like what the video background remover, it was a little janky starting off, but it's getting better and better, right? And so now you could do that specifically for like photos and stuff like that, right? So just so you know, it can leave behind some artifacts and different things like that. So it's just one of those things that, you want to be careful. Well, it takes a little getting used to. So you have to play around with it a little bit so that you can get all of the things, right? So let's go back to here. Yes. So yeah, you get to use 25 per day on the free plan. On the pro plan, remember, you get to use a whole lot of other stuff. So let's play a little bit. Okay. So what I did, I created a graphic using this. This is my Bitmoji, And I created this graphic using my little Bitmoji. And what I wanted to do was to kind of erase me and just have the clouds behind it. Right. So I kind of love layering and using shadow and different things like that. And so this is the one that I made that's underneath it. So I was in the middle there. I erased me. See, this is what the original looks like, right? And then I erased me, and then I was able to add like little clouds and stuff like that. But I can move those things around so you can kind of see, all the things. So let's show you how to use it. Okay. All right. So let's go back to this me right here. Okay. So I'm just going to shift it over here so you can see the difference. Now, on the image, if you click on the image and you go to edit photo, right? Now under tools, we have a few more tools in our arsenal. Now, the other thing is, if you looked at it recently, there's certain things like I use shadow all the time, but I'd have to go back to the old experience to see my shadows. I still know how to get to them. I know how to figure out how to get to them. However, it was a little bit of a pain because people start freaking out in the Canva group going, "Where's the shadows?" It's still there. You just, it just takes a little tweaking to get to it. Anyway, squirrel. So, right. So we're going to use this. Okay. We're going to come to this a little bit later, but we're going to use this for now. Right. And so this is the Magic Eraser. And so basically you're going to have a brush size where you can like change the size of the brush and all this other kind of stuff. Right. And so if I bring my thingy over here, you see the little circle, it's on my face right now. I'm going to go ahead. That brush size is big enough. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Right. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. And so, so I'm going to go ahead and just hold down the mouse and just kind of like, try to get a floating head situation here. Now, if you let go, it's going to go ahead and start to render. If you hold on to it, like I had like the death grip on it. Sometimes it just kind of wigs out too. So, all right. So here, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Oh, look, it kind of like took all the stuff away, which is kind of weird. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, you know, you got to play with it. This is play with it, right? So it kind of took all the stuff away. All right. So now let's go back to the picture, which is kind of weird. Go back. Okay. So this is my crazy me, right? Right. And so that's my floating head. And so what I want to do, right, is put me behind the clouds. So there's a reason why I had the clouds there. I had the clouds there so that I could like put the clouds, but you know, move the clouds up and down. Oh, let me show you another thing. Okay. This is another thing that came out. Oh my God. Click position, click layers. Yes. I'm so oh my God, you have no idea. If you're somebody like me who makes graphics, I'm in Canva every single freaking day, right? And sometimes you put something and you layer it and then you're like, oh my God, how do I get to it? Yes, they're keyboard shortcuts, but who remembers all of that stuff, right? So yeah, so now they have the layers here. So I can move this and put her under there, or just put her there. See? This is me playing in the clouds, okay? Rolling in the deep. Okay, just me playing in the clouds, rolling in the deep. And I'm just gonna like mess with this a little bit. And oh, you know what? Let's just get another puffy cloud up here. Move that cloud up there. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Right? Right? Oh my God, right? See, I'm just saying you can just play with it a little bit. Okay, so what do you think about this? Okay, cause girl. Right? Love the layer feature, right? The layer feature is life, honey. Life. I love the layer feature. Me too, Paul. Me too. So, you know what? I'm using the Ecamm, you know, the little thingy where you put, anyway. It didn't show up the way I wanted it to, but I can tweak that later. We're talking Canva today, not Ecamm. So anyway, but yes, I love that. I love that feature too. So, you know, yeah. So for me, going back to this, it's a yes for me. So, you know, I don't know about you, but oh yeah. It's so a yes for me for that particular feature. So the next feature we're going to talk about is draw. All right. So draw, right, is kind of cool because if you like using whiteboards are really, really fun to use with a group of people. But if you're a free user, you can only use it with one person. Okay. I know. Why they be doing the free folk like that? I'm just, you know, I mean, I know. They be doing the free folk wrong. But anyways, so let's talk about it. So the free users, you can only use Canva Draw on the web. So you can't, you know, even though you could download it to your computer and all this other kind of stuff, you cannot use Draw on your computer if you're a free user. Pro, yeah, you got it. You could use it on the web and you could use it on your desktop. Free users, you're only limited to the number of tools, you know, a limited number of tools. So it's not like you don't get the full buffet like the pro users do. The pro users get to use all the tools, all the crayons in the box. Free users can only export their drawings in standard definition in SD. Pro users, HD, baby. HD. Okay, I'm just saying. I know we be out here doing the most. Okay, so we be out here doing the most. So yeah. So and the other thing about collabs. So as far as like being able to collaborate, like if you have a whiteboard or whatever, and you had like people who can like collaborate with and stuff, right? You can only do it with one person on the free thing. But for pro, you can have up to 10 people, you know, on a picture. So let's play, right? Let's just freaking play with it, right? So I'm just gonna show you what it looked like. Okay. All right. So here we go. And all right. Where is the play? Play. All right. So here's the draw. All right. So once again, free users, you only get to play with on the web. Limited features, SD only, and you could only collab with one person. For pro, you get to use all the crayons in the box. And use it on the web and the desktop and all the things, right? So let's play. All right. So let's draw something. All right. So now you go over here into this little corner over here, and there's draw, right? And so notice all this stuff just started popping up, right? So you got a little crayon, you got the fatter one, you got the chisel, you got like all the stuff here, right? And then you can do all the colors. Come back. Where'd you go? Back here, right? So let's say I didn't want to use red, right? Let's say I want to use white because I have something blue there, right? So I can take this and just kind of like draw and do all kinds of doodles and all the things, whatnot, right? And then, okay, right. Right. And then you could change like the weight of it. So let's say, for instance, you wanted it to be like I like my pens extremely tiny, or you want them to be, to have a little bit more weight. And if you wanted to be transparent or bigger, whatever, you could do all the things, right? So, I'm a pro user. I have all the things. So, you can do all kinds of stuff with that. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? So, if you're going to be drawing and stuff, just use draw. It's amazing. Okay. So, so what say you on the draw? Are you down for the draw? Are you? It's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. So, yeah, I really like the draw. I really like the draw of it all. See what I did there? Okay. So, yeah, I'm just, letting you feel a little some kind of way. Okay. So now we're going to talk about Animate. Y'all, I got to see you for this one. I love the Animate feature. Seriously. Now, we already had the Animate feature already. However, now we can do custom animations. Okay, I'm going to let that sink in. Custom. Okay, we can do custom animations. Okay, I've been playing with this all week long. Okay, I've been playing with this. Okay. Y'all. Okay, so now with the animation features for the free users, of course, there are limitations, right? So for the free users, you can only create and download animated videos, right, up to 30 seconds long. So you could do these different little things, the custom animations, but there's a limitation on the length of the video. So if you're making shorts, you gotta do 30-second shorts. If you're making like TikToks and stuff, 30 seconds. Pro users, up to 5 minutes, boo. Up to 5 minutes. Okay, so you could create and download animated videos up to 5 minutes. For free users, you can only use Canva's library of audio tracks, okay? Only. Pro users, you can use their stuff and your stuff, but if you're gonna put it somewhere, be responsible and don't be using other people's stuff. Okay, so like I say, I make videos every single week, and I upload. I have an AI that does a voice for me when I'm doing my little videos or whatever, and I upload those all the time. So as a pro user, you can do that. Okay, so free users, you can only use Canva's library of fonts. Of course, y'all know for pro, y'all can use everything. Okay, you can upload fonts into there and do all the things with it too. Okay, free users, images, only use Canva's library of images. Pro users, everything. Okay, you can use everything. So are you starting to see? Are you starting to see? Here what you can and cannot use. Okay, all right. And so once again, collaboration, with one person for free, with 10 people for pro. And as far as like being able to download stuff, HD and HD for free. No, I'm sorry, HD for pro users, standard definition for free users. Okay, so you want to see how it works? I made them clouds move, y'all. I did. I made them clouds move. Oh my God. Oh my God. So excited. Okay, here we go. All right. Right. So once again, this is the little doodad. Let me get this pencil off of here because I ain't trying to draw nothing right now. Okay, stop it. I ain't trying to draw nothing. Go away. So there we go. Let's move this over. Okay, perfect. So now you know what you can and cannot do for animations. Now let's actually do an animation. So I made all of these move. Right? I could make these clouds move. So, we always had this little thingy up here where it says animate, right? We've always had that. right? But now we have another little thing. So let's say I want to make this cloud move, right? Looky here. I know, right? Oh my God. So now it says create animation, right? And so basically you would drag this wherever you want it to go, and that'll create the animation. So let's just do it. Okay. So we finna do this. Okay. And so it even tells you, it says, move it wherever you want to move it, and then it'll create the animation. So I'm going to move this cloud and just let it go like this. Okay. Right. Now that's the original where where I had that cloud move to, right? You could keep the original. You could smooth it out. See, look, it made it smooth. You could make it steady, right? You could do this right here where it says orient element to path, which is crazy stupid. But if you're doing like, I don't know, like moving a car along a road or something, maybe it might work. But for a cloud, yeah, that cloud is on crack right now. That cloud is on crack right now. So I don't like that one so much. I always turn that one off. But I could see where you could use that if you're, like doing, showing someone a path to do something and you're moving a Monopoly piece. I don't know. Do whatever, right? And then the other thing you could do, you can change the speed of it, where you can make that thing move fast, or you can make it move as slow as a glacier. Right. So I went ahead and I did that with the other clouds. So if you notice, the other clouds are moving too. So it's not just like, because before we used to have like, for the animate, boom, let's go to this one. I think so. Like this particular one, I have breathe on there. Right. And so, breathe is where it just kind of gets bigger slowly. But the other ones, I just put like other weird, directional stuff. Like this one right here, I wanted it to feel like a poot. So I just kind of like blew it a certain way, right? So that one here, let's just animate that one. I just feel like whatever. So I want this to move very slowly, right? Now, the slower you move, the slower it'll move, right? And so I just wanted to feel like it was like poof, like that. See, like it's just like it's blowing from the lamp, right? But that's the original. There's a smooth version of it. And then there's a steady version of it, right? I'm just saying, you can have so much fun with this. So I don't know about you, but what do you think about this one? This particular one I really like because I'm always doing animated stuff. And for me, this is a yes. I absolutely positively love this. It's definitely a yes for me. So if you are a pro user, you have access to that. If you're not, see that QR code right there? You could get in on the get in right there. I love this little girl, by the way. Okay. She be twerking. I just freaking love it. Anyway. All right. So the last thing we're going to talk about is this AI photo editor. Okay. So let me tell you about this AI photo editor. So this one, child. Okay. This one, they try, it's kind of like what we did. It's just the other tile over. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay. So with this photo editor, AI photo editor, basically you could like, erase something and then type in what you want it to like create. And then it'll try to create something and then, it could replace it, right? Kind of like the photo eraser where you could erase stuff. You could erase stuff, but then, the AI portion would then create an image to replace the thing, whatever it is that you erase. It's not just like erasing, like the one that we just did, okay? So with this particular one, it can only do certain types of changes to an image. So for example, it cannot change an overall composition of an image or move an object from the, or remove an object from the background. So, there's some limitations with it. The AI photo editor is not always accurate, as you saw with the with the eraser. Sometimes it might leave some, some unwanted artifact there. So just so you know, so it's not like, oh, I told it to do this and da da da. You got to work with it. Okay, you got to work with it. So it's not a replacement for for a human to do stuff. Okay. So I always like to come back and just come back to me. And let me tell you, it is a tool that we use. Okay. It is a tool. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's a tool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and play with the next thing, which is the AI photo editor. All right. Disclaimer. It is a tool. So don't act. Don't act. Okay. So it always gets better. It always kind of starts off a little weird, but then it always gets better. Okay. So the last thing we're going to play with is this little image right here. Okay. So I have a fan of money in my hands and I'm going to get rid of the money and I want a fan. Okay. Now y'all see my fan over here. As a matter of fact, if y'all want to see that fan in for real life, I have it behind me somewhere. So look, yes, okay, yes, okay. But we're going to have my avatar do it, okay? So now, let's go back to her. So what we're going to do here with this, we're going to edit it and ask the AI to put a fan in my hand, right? So let's go to photo edit or edit photo. And instead of doing this, we're not doing magic eraser, we're doing magic edit, okay? So let's do the magic edit. Right? And so once again, you get the brush size and all the things and yada, 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 right? So, yeah, let's go with this. Okay. So see, that's the size of the brush there. And so now what I'm going to do, you just hold it down because if you let it go, it'll just, just erase that one little part and just hold it down, get all the things that you want in that little, just kind of go over this. So I'm going to get rid of the little money right there. And I want a fan in my hand, right? All right. So now it says, okay, now that you highlighted what you want to, do, click continue. So, all right, click continue. Well, what do you want to put there? I want to put a fan, right? So I'm going to say fan, right? And let's see what the AI comes up with. This was hilarious when I did this earlier. Okay. Hilarious. Let's see if it knows what to do. So it's like, it's thinking. Oh, okay. It's getting better because, man, you should have seen the fan. It was a fan like this one. It was a fan like this one that it created. I'm like, seriously? Really? That's what we doing? But that wasn't too bad, actually. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, it's getting better. All right, it's getting better because the first time I did this, that joke was funny as hell. All right, so we're going to choose this one and click done. Or you can tell it to regenerate. You'd be like, no. But look, see, it did that. I mean, it cut off my fingers, but then, AI has a thing with fingers. It's not just me. All of the AI got funny things with fingers, I mean, it's not a sentient being or anything like that. So, just treat it as such. Disclaimer, it is a tool, okay? It is a tool. All right, so let me click done. And booyah, look. It got rid of my fingers, but it made a fan, right? It made a fan. Now, this is the fan that I really want right here, okay? No, come back. Nope, I didn't ask you to do that. I did not ask you to do that. This is the fan that I want right here, okay? Not that one. So I'm going to just put my fan. I'm going to just put my fan over here. I'm going to need to remake my fingers, though. But you see, you can do all kinds of stuff. So like, I saw somebody, one of the Canva experts, do a demonstration of this. And what she did, is somebody was wearing a hat. So she took an image that had somebody wearing a hat. And so she highlighted the hat part and then, typed in, some different type of hat or whatever. And it created a different kind of hat for the person. And, it was cute. It was a cute moment. But, I wanted it to be true to me. And, what's more true than me and my giant fans because I'm hot all the time. So yeah, anyway. So it's kind of cool, right? It's, you know, it's a nice little tool. And I like it. I like it because, you know, sometimes you be thinking about stuff and want to do stuff and, you know, it's all good. So anyways, so what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, right? What do you think of AI photo editor? I really like it. So, yeah, I'm going to say this is a yes. I'm going to say this is a yes for me. So of all of them, it was a yes for most of them, but Magic Design still, I mean, I like it. I like it because I see how other people are using Magic Design, you know, with images, and it creates like all this, like all the social media posts and stuff like that. I see that. I'm gonna play with that one a little bit more, but for the, you know, because I'm always designing stuff, I'm in Canva every single day. You know, it's kind of cool for those who like want to start off and like, I don't know what to do or whatever. And it kind of gives you some guidelines. There's so many things. Yes. Right, Paul? Right. There's so many things to play with when it comes to all of this. And, you know, it's amazing that, you know, we have this tool that I'm going to just make this bigger right now because this is driving me insane. Excuse me while I squirrel out here for a second, because I I thought I had all of this situated, and yeah, it was tripping. So I'm just gonna make it bigger. I'm just gonna make it bigger. There you go. Okay, that looks much better because I can actually see that. Okay, so so anyways, but yeah, there's lots and lots to play with, and you know, for me, this is like, oh my God, it's like Christmas. It was like Christmas. And in our group, you know, we got to do and talk with like experts and stuff like that. So, you know, they give us all the stuff and I get to play with all the stuff. Oh my God. So excited. So anyway, so we talked a lot today because I normally don't ever go this late. However, I gotta tell you about some other stuff. So, you know, y'all stay on that AI train because that AI is amazing. But I gotta tell you the news. If you don't know, now you know. A girly is speaking in Women Who AI Summit this week. Okay, so oh my goodness, let me tell you about this. This is it's an amazing summit, and it's not just for women. Okay, you know, we don't get much representation in this world, and so this is going to be 15 awesome panelists talking about all these different things that you can do with AI and all of that. And it's going to be for 3 days, as you can see, from April 4th to the 6th. And I'm one of the speakers. I'm going to be speaking on how to use it with business. So, because I do it all the time. Oh my goodness, my former mentors and folks that I spend many hours with talking, you know, is hosting and are going to be, you know, I'm going to be rubbing shoulders with other women in the industry. So I'm extremely excited about that. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Right now, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if y'all don't know, these are some Canva experts that I got a chance to interview. Oh my goodness. This is on the site, so you can watch the replay of that. And you know what? That music gets me every single time. Let me just let that play out. Let me just let that play out. Right. Okay, good. It's done. It's done. Anyway, so I got a chance to interview these Canva experts. This is Ronnie Hermosa and Diana Munoz of Design with Canva. They have a extremely large YouTube site and a YouTube channel, and they're the people that I go to when I need to know something, what's going on. So I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I got a chance to interview them and have a really good time and talk about AI of all things with them. So, oh my gosh, that is what was going on there. And of course, oh yeah, I told you that. But I am going to be featured on the last day ting. Okay. And yeah, so check out the summit. It's coming up on womenwhoai.com. It is a free summit, so you don't have to feel like, oh well, I'm not in business or I'm not doing that. Yo, don't get left behind. Okay, I'm just saying, don't get left behind. Come on. And of course, there's a VIP level. We've been talking about free and pro. Okay. All day. So, you could do you, okay? But you could grab the ticket for free, come on in, hear what folks in the industry are talking about. And then also too, not only just regular folks in the industry, what women are doing with it, okay? So don't get left behind, okay? Become an early adopter, like really, don't get left behind. So anyways, oh my goodness, I want to thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. We had a lot to do today. I've been in this chair since Friday. Yeah, since Friday. Right. Making this presentation. And this one was a little bit more intricate because not only there were two presentations in one, and then the switching of the screens and all the things. So, I don't have a remote producer. I am the on-air talent and the producer of this show. So, yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, but you know what? It's all good. And you know what? The more I do it, the better I get. Okay. Cause I was looking at some video that I did a while ago. Janky. Okay. Upgrade your skills, as my friend Luis says all the time. So anyways, yeah, it's amazing. It's just, I'm just having so much fun. So, if you find yourself on the struggle bus, oops, what'd I do? If you find yourself on the struggle bus, you don't have to be on the struggle bus, boo. Okay? You don't have to be on the struggle bus. So, it's all good. We all were there, but the key is you got to get better. And the only way you get better is by doing, right? Just keep doing it. Okay? Anyways, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I talked for an hour. I know, right? Anyway, so yeah, we out. Okay. So, if you want to pick up that Canva Pro, right? If you're watching this and you're like, okay, she been talking about this Canva Pro a lot, okay? If you want to get that Canva Pro, why is it going there? You're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to go, oh, dummy. I just realized what I did. I know why it's going there. Give me 1 second. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Paul. You're welcome, Paul. But if you want to get that Canva Pro, I'm just going to put it on this screen right here. Okay, boom. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I thought you knew. There it is. Go ahead and grab this link, lbcbranding.link/Canva, so you can get your own. Okay, get your own Canva Pro. All right. So anyways, yeah, with that being said, yeah, we out, y'all. I just need to put this back where it was because it's there for a reason on a different screen, which I can't get to right now because I'll be doing the most. Anyways, deuces. Okay. Oh, are you AIing yet? I hope you are. Don't get left behind. Deuces.